Hi, it is currently Thursday, March the 3rd, and I'm doing something a little bit different today. I am traveling for work for the very first time. I work for a college, and my job often hosts events across the state, across other states, to put ourselves out there, college fairs, things like that. And I volunteered to participate. And today's the day. I do look a little tired and messy because I just woke up. It is currently 6:45 a.m. My flight leaves at 12. I need to be at the airport at 10. I need to be on campus at 9:20 because my Uber is meant to get there at 9:30. And I did save a lot for last minute. But I'm gonna do my very best to get everything together. I have to do a load of laundry real quick. I have to pack still. I'm only gonna be gone for 3 days, but I still need to be prepared. So I'm nervous and I'm excited. And I'm in a rush. I'm gonna start off by putting all of my devices to charge, my portable battery, everything. And then I'm gonna go do some laundry and I'm gonna go from there. I am on my way out. Airport outfit is probably an outfit that I have worn a million times when I'm on the road, about to travel. It's gonna be like athleisure kind of outfit. I just can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something though, but I guess I'll figure it out when I get there. So I have made it safely to Birmingham, Alabama. I'm currently in my rental car. He asked me if I wanted a little mid-size SUV or a small car. I said, I'm a small girl, give me the small car, okay? Because already I be struggling to see a little bit. Then he was trying to ask me if he could show me around. Blah, blah. I was like, no, honey, no. Why can't it be a girl? Why is it never a girl? Why is it never a girly pop girl or a gay man that's like, ooh girl, let me show you around town? That would have been an immediate fuck yes. I'm excited to, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't have to be at work until tomorrow and it's only 3 p.m. Central Time. So I don't know what there's to do. I don't know what's safe. It's okay though. Well, we're gonna figure it out. I'm still very excited, very happy to be solo traveling again. And actually, the first time I solo traveled was in New York last year, but I had somebody to meet in New York. This time I don't know anybody in Alabama. I don't have anybody to meet in Alabama, so I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited. So I wanted to go to the hotel and check in first, but traffic was so bad. And on my way to my hotel, I drove past a sign that said zoo and gardens, and the zoo is closed, but the gardens close at 5 and it's about to be 4. So if I stopped at my hotel, I wouldn't have had time for the gardens afterwards. So I decided, why not stop here, let the traffic go down, and then I check in later. It basically connects to the zoo, but the zoo is closed today, so I will not be attending the zoo. But I think that's really cool. It would have been nice if the zoo was open. I haven't seen a single koi pond or a single koi fish, but I've seen some beautiful native Japanese plants, big bonsai tree, rock sculptures. I love it here. So I decided I'm craving some Italian food. I didn't have a reservation and it looked pretty busy, so I had the choice to sit outside or at the bar, and I'm sitting outside and I have the patio all to myself. I think I didn't want to be basic, but I think I want to get a lasagna. Here's a water, please. Thank you so much.
You're so pretty.
Thank you, so are you. They're serving my water in this big behind jug. Am I supposed to just put my mouth to this? Can I get a glass like a normal person? I love Italian bread. Especially when they give it to you. Especially when they have it with like the seasoned butter. Look at this monstrosity of a drink. Is everything here just big?
Still doing okay.
I'm doing good.
Pretty good for you?
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna order the entree. I'm so torn between the pizza and the lasagna.
Between the two, lasagna for sure.
Yeah, you think so?
Pizza's decent, but if I was like gonna want pizza, this wouldn't be my first go-to. But a lasagna, it's like homemade lasagna.
Okay, so I'll have some of the lasagna for sure.
Sounds good.
And I think that'll be all.
Alright. Have you ever been here before?
No, I've never even been in Alabama before. This is my first time.
Where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
Well, what brings you exactly for work here?
I work for a university, so we do like college fairs and events at high schools so that we can really put ourselves out there, try to see like what the high schoolers are feeling, if they want to join us or not.
What school is it? Oh yeah, you'll have the like the music program down there, don't you?
Yes,
okay,
the music, the film, all the creative stuff. Yeah.
Well, pretty good so far up here. You find any fillers, you know?
This is my first day. Like I literally just landed, checked into my hotel, came to dinner.
So you're just here.
Yes. Like that's why I'm like, I'm eating, I have an appetite. This is my first meal all day.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming here. You know, I mean, I'm from California originally.
Oh, really?
But I've been here for 20 years. And,
How long?
20.
20.
I kept the accent though. You know, I refuse to get the southern drawl. Like Alabama is what it is, but this area, Birmingham, is the best area.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. And like what you're doing too. This is where you're gonna find the most interest. Because like we do have like a low key underground music scene here, like for everything. For jam music, for rap and hip hop, anything you can think of. There's a scene for it here.
Yeah.
But I was just talking about this to one of my homies. A lot like we just got a new stadium built over there in Birmingham, an amphitheater.
Shit.
So we definitely have more people start to come through, but a lot of artists don't think of Birmingham.
Yeah.
We're just kind of like a stop between Atlanta and New Orleans.
Yeah, when I go, so I was looking for things to do, right?
Right.
And when I go into Google, the first thing that pops up is Atlanta. Like, nobody's thinking about Alabama.
Bro, like so many like last year I wanted to go to the Kendrick SZA tour. Mm-hmm. Well, the Kendrick freaking tour sold out in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, do I want to pay $400 for a ticket? Then I have to drive to Atlanta still, potentially get a hotel. I'm like, but if it was here in Birmingham, you know, I might be more willing to do it. But
wait, how far is the drive to Atlanta, anyways?
from here, it's like 2 hours.
That's not too.
And I was gonna grab one. I didn't want to assume, but we do have a dessert menu as well. I don't know if you want to take a look around at it.
I do actually. Thank you. Always have room for dessert. Anyways, I guys got a lasagna. I just got in. I had a great dinner out, spectacular dinner. The server, he looked like he was about my age, maybe a few years older. So we had great conversation, and those kind of interactions really build your experience as a foreigner in a strange and new place. And I've worked in the service industry all my life. I've been a server since 2021, but it feels so different being on the other side of that. Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna unwind now. Maybe actually do some productive things. It's only 8 o'clock. Can y'all believe that? The night is so young. There's still so much more to do. My camera also died, so it's not letting me go through my photos, but it's letting me film videos, which is good. But I'm just gonna let it charge for a little bit while I figure everything out. I feel like today has been a very successful day. Admittedly, when I was on the way here, I was very anxious. There's a lot to be anxious about when you're traveling alone, and this still isn't something that you've done very often. I don't think it's abnormal to be anxious, but I'm also a firm believer in you attract what you put your energy into. And it was really hard not to put my energy into my fears. Now, today I got to enjoy the city a little bit. Tomorrow the work starts. Tomorrow I wake up early and I get ready to go to the high school. And I'm really excited and nervous for that at the same time. Because I love my job. I love my job. I love the environment. It's one of the greatest places that I have worked for so far because of the community element, and not to mention I'm also a student at my job. So they do this event specifically in rural Alabama. The whole objective is to reach out to high schools in those more rural areas where students might otherwise not have considered us in the first place. And it gives students a great opportunity to not just get out of their classes, but start kind of looking forward to their journeys after high school. And it puts it in such a fun, creative way that helps to build that anticipation, just solely off of the fact that the university that I work for is a creative university. So a lot of our degrees are in fields like music and film and writing, whereas I feel like in a lot of traditional homes, parents are pushing their kids to pursue more practical career routes like accounting and nursing and things of that nature. So I think it's a great opportunity to really share what makes me passionate about working at my job. However, I've worked 2 jobs and have been in school since last May, so I'm really close to being at a year doing this. And when you're going at it so hard for so long, you forget what makes you passionate about it in the first place. I've forgotten
why I've been here for so long. This is a job that I have been able to keep for the longest, and it's not easy. At least for somebody like me, I like the feeling of something new. I hate when things start to feel redundant. So it's not easy to stick somewhere for as long as I have, and I've forgotten why I'm here in the first place. So I'm really hoping that tomorrow is not just going to remind me of that, and the greater purpose that I'm serving for the kids of the future, but also I hope that I remember early enough to be able to continue to spread that energy amongst all of these young kids who may not fully know what they're going to do next. And another super cool thing about this is that we are giving away a scholarship, which is so exciting. The scholarship is only valid if the student decides to go to said university, but I think that's so exciting still for somebody to be in high school and win a scholarship. It's like, what? Mom, Dad, look what I can do, you know? So I'm really excited for that. I'm really nervous. Nervous is the word of the shrimp, but I hope that by the end of day 3, the perspective will shift. I've just reached my 13th reason. I have 6 videos of footage, maybe 40 minutes to an hour worth of recorded footage that I can't use because it was accidentally in slow motion. I'm trying to give myself grace because this is a new camera and I'm still learning how to use it, and the last time I got actual time to sit down and learn a camera was when I was in a photography class in 7th grade. I'm 22 now. That was a long time ago. That's okay. We can always try again. Good morning. It is my last day in Alabama and my flight departs at 2. It is currently 7:22 in the morning. I've been up since 6, just getting ready. I still have to pack. It is early for somebody whose flight leaves at 2, but that's because I'm going on a hike. Yay! Here's today's outfit. I have this really pretty one-piece romper from Never Lazy. This is not a promo. I bought this to my own queen, and I love her. She's so cute. She's black. She's everything. She is everything. I was telling the story of why I'm no longer friends with a friend, but I guess we'll save that story time for later because now I'm running late. It took me like 18 minutes to get through that story, and I will never be able to hear it play back, at least in that way,
from that video again, because when you record something in slow motion, you can speed it up and you can fix the pace, but it doesn't pick up sound. Note to self, note to future me. Make sure this little thing right here is not in slow motion. Anyways, why did I buy a camera? Why am I vlogging? I did it because I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time with my mental health. When am I not? I mean, last year was a very good year, and very, very few times do I feel like I was struggling with my mental health the way that I am now. I had a very bad mental breakdown a couple days ago, where for the first time in a very long time, I found myself in a very dark place. And I thought, 2020 was so good to me. This is all behind me. It's not. Wrong. When I was younger, I used to tell myself that I'll probably struggle with depression for the rest of my life. And it fluctuates often, but it'll probably be the thing to kill me someday. And then I got very comfortable with how good things were going last year. And I was like, no way, I'm healed. I figured it out. I cracked the formula. And now we're back. And I fear that my younger self was right, and this might actually be the rest of my life. But that's okay, because we'll learn, we'll adjust, like we always have. I'm hoping that this hike replenishes something in my soul that I really need. I feel like a part of the reason why my mental health has been so bad is because I haven't been able to really touch grass. So yeah, I hope that I get what I need out of this. Finished having my continental breakfast at my hotel that I didn't get to enjoy the other day that I was there, and the weather is prime for this walk I'm about to take. I'm so excited. So I am following the signs. I didn't grab a map or anything. I'm kind of just moving intuitively. I'm following the sign that says Quarry Trail. I'm hoping that'll take me to the summit of the mountain. There's also a section for wetlands. I wonder if that's like rivers, creeks, or waterfalls. I love being around water. I'm gonna prioritize the summit of the mountain, and I think I would still have extra time to check out other parts of the trails. So we'll see. I'm kind of just following my heart and my spirit. I almost rolled my ankle not too long ago, which is kind of scary. But just praying for my own safety, and I trust that the forest will protect me today. So we are on a mission to find the best overlook so I can have a moment to overfarm and journal. And there have been so many passerbys that have been so polite and so kind and so friendly, and everybody says good morning and everybody says hello. And I don't know if that's just hiking culture or if that's that Alabama Southern hospitality. But I asked one of them. Oh, and a lady had two really cute dogs, one very fluffy golden retriever. But I asked one of them where the best overlook was, and he said, I'm going to keep following this trail until I see a sign that says Possum Loop, and then when I follow that trail I will see a sign that says Overlook. So we're almost there. I can feel it in my heart. I'm excited. Okay, it's starting to get very steep. My calves are starting to burn. See, it's kind of like a very sharp incline. But if there's no challenge, is reaching the summit really a reward? I did it. I reached the top of my first mountain today, and look at this view. You can see the whole city. My mental health has not been the best lately, and I was really hoping that coming here today would be able to feel like some sort of reset button. And I don't know what resetting is supposed to feel like anymore, because I think I'm resetting on Sundays when I clean and I cook and I give myself just a little bit of wiggle room to breathe amidst the chaos of work and school and family endeavors. It doesn't feel like a reset button. It doesn't feel like I'm starting from zero energetically or emotionally or even mentally. I don't feel replenished. I don't always feel refreshed. I sit here looking over the city, and I do want to cry. I want to cry in a sense of relief. Because I'm relieved that I'm here. And that I feel like I belong here. And that I do matter here. We all do.